Championship Day. Phoenix Raceway is ready to explode into life for Championship Day. Let's go! What a beautiful moment for Martin Truex Jr. to lead this field in his final full-time Cup ride.
Big moment for the one of Ross Chastain. That Busch Light Chevrolet, light blue and white, got loose underneath the 22, was able to save it. He'll fall in line in third.
Austin Cindric can't push his way through the middle there as well. Logano. Elliott dove down low in that familiar blue and yellow Napa machine. Oh! Somebody's in the wall!
The 54 of Ty Gibbs. He had an issue in the middle of 3 and 4. I couldn't tell what it was. Then it looked like a mechanical issue that continued down the front straightaway. Then in the middle of the dogleg, a hard right turn. Heavy damage to the 54.
That was a massive impact.
What starts right here, this is in the middle of 3 and 4. They're 3 and almost 4 wide. The 54 is up. You see him slipping and sliding. I don't know if he has a tire down or breaks a toe link, but then right there, the car gets sideways, he corrects and gets into the wall. Ty Gibbs is a very, very talented race car driver. I find this shocking to think there's not a mechanical issue. There's no way at that point in the racetrack that is purely driver error. Something had to be wrong with the 54.
You see the flex of the safer barrier? Oh boy, that was a hard hit.
Man.
Fortunately, at the last second, he was able to get the car turned to the left a little bit. Watch this. As the car turns to the right, it looks like it's heading at that really, really bad angle, but he's able to get it turned left to get more of a side impact. That is a massive hit.
Massive hit. Scary for the drivers behind. Wow.
Looking to get some racing rhythm going. It's Martin Truex Jr. in that throwback scheme alongside Joey Logano. Let's get back to racing. Let's get some rhythm going. And Logano's not hanging about.
4 wide behind. Larson at the bottom. Chase Elliott involved. William Byron in that white car to his right side. The 20 of Bell.
There's William Byron down on that low side in the 24. Predominantly white car. Right there. And there is a quiet groundswell of support for this guy. The only one not to win to get his way in here. Look at that. 4 wide again. With Kyle Larson in the middle, Denny Hamlin down low, Austin Cindric there, and the 45, one of the championship 4, Tyler Reddick, goes all the way around them. Final lap of stage 1 on championship day, and Joey Logano, he's led 50. What a start. What a start. He was on Martin Truex Jr.'s outside at the drop of the green flag. He went to the front really early, and he will win stage 1. That is the perfect start to his championship day and his quest for a 3rd Cup Series title. The Xfinity Mobile onboard of Tyler Reddick. What happened here with the pace car? It has hit the barrels on pit entry.
So the pace car turning in late.
Oh my goodness.
Was there a contact with the 9?
Oh my goodness.
What has happened?
They're going to have to fix. They're going to have to fix the end of these barrels. The barrels at the end of the wall. Those are there for safety in case the car were to impact the end of the wall.
Yeah, he was not going to make it. The late decision.
Chase Elliott say that was a bit of a late decision.
I tell you what, you never know what you're going to see. I mean, just when you think you've seen it all.
This is a new one for me.
So you heard him. Chase said he looked like the pace car made a late decision to come on pit road.
And that too is a game changer like today's going to be for the championship 4. Okay, situation clear and cleaned up. You got 2 round of 8 drivers on the front row here. They could have easily been in this championship 4. They're not, but they're going to race for a win. We're back to racing. Stage 2 is on. Look at William Byron. 2nd car down. That Exalta Chevy looking for a way through on his teammate. And Christopher Bell goes sweeping up on the high line. Championship 4 drivers. There's 3 of them bunched together. The teammates are working. Byron down low. Reddick's behind his co-team owner, Denny Hamlin. This, folks, is what we wanted, to see the Championship 4 grouped together, duking it out.
This is a great opportunity to gain track position, to get in front of someone that may never get you back. It's also an opportunity to learn what you can do on restarts. Truex jumping to the outside of Logano. Logano blocking it.
Close call for the 22 of Joey Logano. Remember, penalized, didn't get to pick his stall, was assigned by NASCAR. And as he turns in right here, he has to just wait for the 7 of Justin Haley to leave. Really nice job of not making this worse. Heads up, you don't hate to give up the time, but damage to the 22 would be a big issue. Those are always kind of a, you know, who has the right? We get asked that question all the time, and in theory, the car coming in should have the right of way, but I always figure, Jeff, that if I can get out in front of you, I have to. I'm not going to sit in my stall and wait.
Just 9 laps to go in stage 2, and look at this at the front. Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney. Blaney had just been chipping away at Bell's advantage, and now, predominantly, we've seen his moves made on the inside. He's going up high. That Menards Ford is trying to round up the JGR Toyota, and here we go again.
Christopher Bell putting up a good fight, but too much forward momentum for the 12. Christopher to the bottom of the racetrack, right there. You can see Ryan Blaney able to accelerate.
Even though he won the championship last year, it was a source of frustration that he didn't win the race. Ross Chastain was just kind of hanging out there in front and making it difficult to Blaney. Blaney wanted to win the race and win the title. He got the second part, so maybe this year he's like, I'm not going to do that again. Remember, first pit stop, Joey Logano, after he led 54 laps, he lost 4 positions on that first stop. They were on the back foot. They've lost their jackman to illness. Had to do a personnel swap. And then he has worked, and Paul Wolfe told us that from the pit box. It's okay, we'll settle back down, we'll settle into a rhythm, and Joey knows what to do. The pit crew knows what to do. We're not going to hit the panic button. Meanwhile, look at Blaney trying to weave through the traffic. Briscoe in that red 14. LaJoie in the 51 for Rick Ware. Kaz Grala up ahead. Final lap of stage 2. Ryan Blaney's going to get it. Wow. And he had to do it the hard way in traffic. That was thick.
It was pretty intense. I'm sure they're like, why are you lap guys fighting us like this?
All right, there is just one stage left in the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series Championship. How's it going to shake out? How is this championship going to be decided? We'll remember this one as stage 3 is on. Bell's got a mirror full of the Chargers. Logano. Here goes Reddick. Here goes Reddick. We said that he needed to do something special. He's on the high side of 4 wide. Larson is up on the wall ahead of him. He jinks a little. They're moving around. There's contact. Busher got tagged from the back and hit the wall. Keeps going. That was Reddick on a full court press.
Those are the moves Jeff talked about. The 45 had the momentum in the final stage. He knew he wasn't clear of the 17, Jeff, but he hung the left. It was time for his championship opportunity in front of him. He had to be a taker in that moment. 5th on board with Reddick. The 3 cars ahead. The other 3 of the championship 4.
That was a crazy save from Busher. That could have been a big wreck. Watch this.
Essentially, it's 4 wide. Reddick says, all right, guys, here I come. Up against the wall, then moves down. What an aggressive move. And I'm going to tell you, Chase Elliott, he isn't happy. Chris Busher in the 17, he isn't happy.
I think Reddick thinks he needs to get left because he's going to have a run on the 5.
That's exactly what it was.
Watch the blue Napa car of Chase Elliott. Look how sideways he got. How that wasn't a multi-car wreck is incredible.
Truex, 1 row behind, was thinking, okay, so this is how my last full-time race is going to end, because he was sure they were wrecking.
Oh, got him loose.
Whoa. Did he say I was stuck in dirty air? And then now he draws alongside his teammate, Blaney, pressing as hard as he can and clears his teammate.
Yeah, it was a terrific move to be the first of the championship 4. You see the crews getting ready here, and Blaney knew time was running out, and he said, I need to make a move now, and the 22 makes the move. They come to pit road here, Parker.
Parker's having some technical difficulties, so let's look at this pit stop for the 22. Paul Wolf on the bottom right, lean forward, will look to his right and call him in. 3, 2, 1 on the mark. Clean so far on the right side. Remember, replacement Jackman, medical issue for the first Jackman on the 22. He woke up today thinking he was pitting Cindric. Instead, he pits Logano. Perfectly clean from Logano, in and out. We will see how quickly Blaney counters who's on pit road now.
That was slick. That was slick for the 22 team. And now the sister team answers. Here come the champs.
Gettley move, counter move. Jonathan Hassler, who learned under Paul Wolf, immediately answers that call. Blaney did say the car is definitely better and I can run the bottom if I need to. I can also run the top of the racetrack if I need to. And they have that long run speed black for Ryan Blaney, pitting here with 75 to go.
This is where it's all going to happen. Blaney off pit road, the 22 of Logano on the racetrack. Blaney has a ways to go because of where he's pitting. Just now getting to pit road speed. You see track left, that bright yellow shell forward, the 22 of Logano.
It's going to be close.
He should be able to take the momentum by. I would imagine Blaney can't get downshifted in time. Oh, he can't. They're going to rejoin right as they started on this pit exit. But does Blaney fire? He's right behind Bell.
Blaney has one lap less lap on his tires, so it should fire out really good right here. He should have an advantage.
Yeah, the 24 stays on the racetrack.
That's way too early. Keep running.
I like
Way
Rudy
too
Fugle.
early. Keep rolling.
Way too early. 73 to go. They just pitted with 45 laps on their tires. What Rudy Fugle's saying, we are not going to be pulled into this strategy. We're going to run 15 or 20 more. We're going to pit, and we're going to use 2 sets of Goodyear tires, the exact same amount of laps, make this road trip exactly equal.
All right, here it is. We went to the break saying, is this the championship winning call? We will see. Here comes William Byron for Hendrick Motorsports, the final one of the championship 4 to pit. Kimmy Kuhn, he's coming your way.
Yeah, and Lee, this crew is the only one of the championship 4 that pitted yesterday in the Xfinity race. And while the cars are different, the crew told me they felt like working yesterday was an advantage to them to get their mindset on being race ready. Williams said he needed just way more grip on exit. The crew going to work right now under green, taking those 4 fresh Goodyear tires. Slight air pressure adjustment for William Byron. Looks like a clean stop, and he is down and away under green.
The unfortunate part for this strategy, or at least the concern for the strategy, is these extra laps. These 12 extra laps that William Byron has run on the racetrack after Blaney and Logano have pitted are going to put the 24 way back on the physical racetrack itself, almost a half a lap behind, because the new tires for Logano and Blaney work so well. Oh, and he pits a lap too early, or maybe perfect, because now he has fresh tires. The 71 in the wall. Well, that looks like a right rear flat.
Zane Smith for Spire Motorsports.
Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Get your wind in it down if you can. They're coming to you.
My point of that, what a difference a week makes. Last week, Byron was in a tiebreaker situation and maybe out. This week, he has the opportunity to win and win his first Cup title. Here we go. Contact early on that restart. Look at Reddick. He's going on that high line again. The 12 right in the middle. Blaney tucks in behind his teammate. Reddick gets blocked by the 9.
Logano through to 3rd. Blaney battling with him in the 5. Bell, though, side by side with Byron.
Now here comes Logano. Watch that bright yellow shell. Pennzoil forward. Logano extreme to the driver's left. Down low, and that's a race change lead move. And he gets a little squirrely. Byron's coming back.
This restart we knew was going to be aggressive. Reddick trying to get to the outside. I said Blaney was going to be in a little bit of defense mode. He looks right here. Tries to put a block on, but Reddick was there. Now he knows he's in for a fight. Now the aggression's going to have to get even higher.
Byron showed that he wasn't going to get pushed around. He may not have a choice. The champ runs him a little high. Blaney has his nose in 2nd for now. 2.2 seconds behind his teammate and race leader Joey Logano. Byron's coming back now, not satisfied with sitting in 3rd. It's going to come down to 1 mile, 1
Your
lap,
very best lap here.
2 teammates. Who you got? Logano or Blaney? 1 to go, presented by Credit One Bank. This has been an extraordinary season of motor racing. The NASCAR Cup Series is alive and well, and it's given us thriller after thriller after thriller. This is Blaney's final shot at it. He goes up high. There's traffic low. Joey Logano steps into history. He's a 3-time Cup Series champion.